we're live. Where do we see the comments coming?
I think you go live comments, not private chat. See on the right?
Oh,
right. So click on live.
Yeah, there's nothing coming in. Oh, how do we know how many people are watching?
I know.
Oh, on the screen. Like, can anyone see us? Can't see.
What's up, Lawson?
Hi. Oh, someone said hi. There's someone. Oh, hello. Okay, there's people watching too.
We'll just wait a little bit longer.
See people.
Yeah.
Yes. What's up, Australia? What's up? Wow.
Well, hi everyone. I'm Clancy from Australia, and let you introduce yourself.
Yeah, I'm Mariafe, also from Australia. We're a team.
So currently we're based in Adelaide. That's where we are. I'm at my house, and Mariafe's at her house, and it'll be fun to do some live with you all.
Yeah. How you been going, T, in this isolation?
Yeah, good. Yeah, good. We're pretty lucky that in Australia, especially in South Australia where we're based, we've done really well with Corona, and there's been no new cases for over 2 weeks now. So we're very lucky because we haven't been able to be on the beach court. So we're hoping next week that we'll be able to be back on the beach court. So we have been still connected and training together. One way that we've kept training as a team is we're very lucky that we have an awesome gym facility, and they were able to hire out equipment to us. And so we both have some pretty awesome home gyms at the moment. And so we're still getting the work done. And we just Zoom call in, just like the rest of the world, I think, is doing at the moment. Yeah. And then what else are we doing?
There's so many questions and so many people. That's pretty cool.
And other things that we've been doing as well is that we've individually been heading down to the beach with our coach and doing like sessions. And we've also been doing a bit of like biomechanics. Hey, like we've worked a lot on jumping at the moment, which has been pretty cool. It's nice to really be able in this moment to just like go back and really like get back to the fundamentals of beach volleyball. It's something that you don't really get to do too much once you start like getting to the top level. So I'm appreciative of that for the isolation.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. So you guys sent some questions through via the Instagram and the Facebook in the FIVB website. So we're going to answer some questions for you, and we'll also answer some questions that you guys are asking through the feed. So should we start, T?
Yeah, I feel like we were dead.
Oh, well, you answered one question of how isolation is going. But I've got one for you, T. Before playing together, did you think that your career would be this successful?
Yeah, I always believed that from a very young age. I've always knew that I wanted to be a professional athlete. And I think watching the 2000 Olympics, that really was the moment where I was like, well, I'm going to be an Olympian. And I've always known. It's just crazy. I love that I've always known, actually. But there's still a lot more to achieve. I don't really feel like I'm very close to everything or even close to the success that I would love to have. Yeah, what about yourself?
Yeah, I agree. Like, I know what you mean when you have a feeling and you know where do you want to go and what your goals are and what you're going to achieve. So, like you said, I've always wanted to be an Olympian, and I want to be an Olympic gold medalist. And as well, like, even though we've achieved some pretty cool results, I still feel like we've got so much more to give and so much more for our game to grow. And and keep improving. And it's pretty exciting to see that kind of we've only been playing. This would have been our third season together. So it's pretty cool to kind of see that only in 2 years of kind of how far we've become, but to see really how much more we can take our game.
Yeah.
So
Totally.
yeah.
How old were we first met? We would have been like 13, maybe 14. Actually, I think my first time was Albury, but we didn't know each other then. That would have been the first time that we were like, do you remember
And
the yeah, state juniors. That was the first time. Well, I never officially met then. I think not until Adelaide, like junior camp. But
junior camp.
Crazy.
So long.
So long.
Over 15 years.
Yeah. Wow.
That's pretty cool though. Yeah. All right. Another questions. As a team, what is your biggest strength? So what is our biggest strength? You go, then I'll go.
Oh, we can just go together.
But we can. How do we speak together? I'll say what I think.
Yeah, you go.
Okay. I think our biggest strength is definitely our connection and how easy we connect. We're always on the same page. We have the same goal. We have a lot of trust in each other. And it feels like it comes really easy. It feels really natural. And I think that since the very first time we started playing together, I feel like that's why it's kind of been a pretty successful combination from the start, because it's such a really natural and smooth connection that we have. And I feel like we have a really special connection, and that's one of our biggest strengths.
I feel like on the court, we're very similar players. I think we read the game really well. We're very free, and I think that's like a massive strength for us on the court, and even off the court. I think again, like our are always really aligned. Our values, especially with like family and just friends, just how loyal and how that circle is such a strong thing. I think we're so lucky that culturally, like that's a really important part for both of us. So I feel like that's how we've really connected on and off the court.
Yeah, for sure. I agree. Okay. Do you want to ask a question?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay, got I'll ask it, and then we'll go back and forth. Have we ever had an argument or misunderstanding as a team, and how did we fix it? I don't think we have.
Good. No, I think the one episode was in China where I got a little bit crazy. I'll admit that. Definitely remember at Asian Champs? But honestly, like it was like 1 second, and then that was it. Other than that, we've never had a fight. It wasn't even a fight. Actually.
No, I think it was other emotions taking over. But I think if anything, maybe at World Champs warm-ups when I did my knee.
Yeah.
Like after every game that I did my knee, every warm-up, because I literally couldn't warm up. And I think like you obviously we were both feeling the emotions, and like you were like, rah, rah, rah. We're like, and I'm like, rah, 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 I literally can't move. I literally can't walk.
Yeah, I don't know if everybody knows, but at World Championships, we're lucky enough to get the bronze medal. But in our round of 16, round of 16, during the game, Mariafe had done her meniscus.
MCL.
MCL, yeah, MCL, right? I don't know.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was crazy. I think that was like the hardest thing that we've ever had to go through. And it was your first like major injury as well.
Yeah.
But in that moment, I honestly we were playing Brandy and Heather, and I honestly had no idea how severe Mariafe's injury was. But yeah, after that, we played Anouk and Joanna the next game after, with the knee injury. And yeah, at the beginning of the warm-up, we had a few words, but that was pretty cool though. It's funny now.
Yeah. But yeah, nothing like, I don't think we have a. We're always like on the same page, and we have our own opinions, but we always end up in the same
interest. We know it all comes from a good place.
Yeah. Okay. How How do you deal with pressure when playing?
A lot of years of experience.
I
if
think for me, I try to like go back to our processes, which is something we've been working a lot. Hey, so we trust, we stay in the moment, and we trust the processes, and we don't try and jump ahead to the outcome. So we what's what Kirk always says? Don't run. It's not a marathon.
Yeah,
It's not a marathon.
Yeah, I think yeah, we have the routines and our processes. I think individually, I know when it's not good for me to be internal in that moment. I need to be external, and sometimes it's not always the best, but I know if I keep bottling things in, I know for myself that's really important for me. If I'm starting to get nervous or even just like any pressure, I just need to start voicing, getting things out, being external, if that's even like just slapping hands or like whacking my leg or just talking. I know that's one thing that really helps me with like dealing with pressure.
Yeah. Nice. Taliqua, best tip you can give for blocking?
It's still such a new skill for me. I've only been blocking like since, well, this would be in the 3rd year. So, but I think there's one thing which I think is really helpful is to make sure that you're watching the hitter, and obviously penetration is a massive thing. But I feel like they're probably the 2 biggest things. But it's still a skill which I'm still hoping to master a bit more.
Yeah, well, you're good at it.
Best tips in defense.
Defense. My God, yeah. Like I've always played defense, and I'm still learning. Like I don't think there's ever a point where you master defense. There's always new things you can be better at. You can be faster. You can be better position. Yeah. So for me, I've been working a lot on staying low, staying really, not moving too much, so I'm able to get to the ball. But yeah, I think staying really low and balanced is probably one of the best tips that I've learned in the last 2 years. So just quickly, if you've just joined us, my name's Mariafe, and I've got my beautiful partner Taliqua here. I don't know where you are in my screen.
You're this way.
And we're from Australia, and yeah, we're excited to do this with you guys. So we're currently asking each other questions that you've sent through.
And just another thing for the blocking, we were just talking about tips about blocking. I actually love watching the men block. Obviously, they're so amazing. Like, obviously, Anders Mole is an incredible blocker. Alison is an incredible blocker. Like, I love watching them as well. I think, don't just limit yourself. Like,
it's good
blockers out there in the men and female. I love watching just all great blockers and seeing what I can learn.
Yeah, that's very good. Good point. What is your most memorable tournament together? Oh,
we've had a few goodies.
Yeah, I think so. It's hard to like put it down to one.
Yeah.
World Tour Finals was fun.
Yeah, we got the bronze medal. Yeah, 2018. Yeah, that was really good. That's a special event, like World Tour Finals. That's really cool. Obviously, World Champs was. That's just such an easy one.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, we've had some pretty great ones. I think that's a strength of our team. Like we just like enjoy the tournament, and then like move on to the next one.
Yeah, I agree. It's hard to pick one.
Yeah.
Memorable moments. Lots of memorable moments. T, when did you start playing volleyball?
I first started my volleyball journey started in high school in grade 8 on the indoor court. That's very common in Australia to start in indoor. And then I was just fortunate enough to play we have an event here called Schools Cup. I was lucky enough to be talent identified, and just through those years I relocated. So I'm originally from Queensland, and I moved down, and I grew up in a really small country town called Kingaroy, which is, there are no beaches near me. Just that, not close to
town. No,
yeah, in that company. And I relocated to the Queensland Academy of Sport in Brisbane when I was like 15. And that's when I first started playing beach volleyball, and I have to tell people I hated it. Like, I genuinely hated beach volleyball when I first played it. I couldn't move. It was like running around in bike shorts. I got a horrible bike short tan line. I was like,
yes, I remember that.
What is this? I know. So, like, the worst tan lines. And then, yeah, just from there, I've got, in 2008, I moved down to be a part of the national team based in Adelaide when I was.
So how long have you been in Adelaide now? How many years is that?
4 years.
Oh my God.
Now.
Pardon?
I'm the old choke in the program. I'm the eldest.
Yeah, you are. This is my 9th year.
Wow. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's crazy. So I'm originally from Peru. If you didn't know, I was born in Peru, and volleyball over there is really big. My sister played, so obviously being a little sister, oh, I don't know what happened. I followed my big sister, so I kind of touched the ball really, really young. When I was 3, I was like already digging to myself and with my dad and against the wall. But I started playing when I was 6 at school and at club, and then I moved to Australia when I was 11. And I continued to play indoor for state. I lived in Sydney, so New South Wales. And then I came to Adelaide when I was 13, and that's kind of, I started playing beach volleyball, in Manly when I was 12, and then I got introduced kind of to more like, how do you say, like more the coaches in Adelaide when I was 13, and then like T said, joined the what's it called? What was it called, T?
It was AS back in the day, Australian Institute of Sport.
No, but the junior squad, what we were part of.
ID, National Talent Identification.
Yeah, became a part of that like with T when we were 14, 15, and and I pretty much loved beach volleyball. Like, different from T, hated it. I like loved beach volleyball from the very first go, and I pretty much moved to Adelaide when I was 18 when I finished school, and have been playing since. So yeah, we both started young. I don't know what to my laptop update.
Actually, my first, like, the time I think I really knew that I definitely wanted to play beach volleyball was when they had they had a world tour event in Adelaide.
Adelaide, 2007.
2007, and we had bull kids. We were the worst bull kids on the planet. So,
oh my God,
it was so bad.
So
I think
funny.
we wanted to be the athletes, definitely not the bull kid. We love all the volunteers who come out. We do really appreciate it. But
yeah, seriously. Okay.
Not again.
If given the chance, which reality show do you guys want to be in? Oh God, what do you reckon?
I love reality. Oh my God, I want to be a desperate housewife. That's what I want to be. I want to be a desperate housewife. Like, that's it. Don't get me wrong, I love Love Island and all that, but like Desperate Housewives, that would be.
Yeah. It would be cool to be at like Keeping Up with the Kardashians episode. I don't know. Like, to be honest, I don't know. I do love reality TV show too, but yeah. Just pop in. Hey.
Ex on the beach. Like
that. Let's see. What's the biggest challenge you faced as a team, and how did you solve it? Do you reckon my Nick could be one?
Yeah, I think
probably, yeah. Just like how to manage it as a team. I think for me, my biggest challenge when I first did it was I can't put my team through forfeiting this event. You know, this is such a key event. Obviously, prior to Tokyo, that was, and we've worked so hard, you know, for this specific event. We want a medal. That's our goal. We're not leaving this event without a medal. And these are the thoughts that were going through my head at that time when I did. I was like, we can't forfeit. We've worked so hard. And I'm so grateful and lucky that I have amazing people in my team that support me and have my back and make me feel like, you know, it was my decision and they supported my decision. But yeah, I wasn't going to make my decision without giving it a go, you know, going to court and if I couldn't really, really move, then okay, at least I gave it a go. But I couldn't make my decision without giving it a go. And I think that was kind of my biggest challenge for our team. And I think T, you did such a good job at still doing your amazing job and kind of, trusting me that I would do what I could. But yeah, obviously we had to deal with so much. Prior going down to breakfast, I couldn't walk, and then next minute I'm like, yeah, I'm fine, nothing happened.
I couldn't believe it. You're like limping, and then we got right out front of like breakfast, and then all of a sudden it was like,
yeah,
I was like, okay, we're on here, like.
Yeah, exactly. And then at warm up, I couldn't even run around the court. And then once I stepped on court, it was like, all right, it's business time. So
super lucky it was cold too, so we could hide your strapping. I think that was like a massive win.
Yeah.
That week we were pretty happy it was cold.
Yeah, tights on.
Yeah,
like,
it hit it
held by so much tape. But yeah, I think we did a really good job. And also, like, Kirk and our medical team did a really good job behind the scenes to get me prepared for the game each day. Yeah. So, yeah. Hopefully we don't have to go through that again. Touch wood. Can you name 3 drills that you guys do at training?
I always forget the names if you're watching.
I think Kirk just makes them up on the spot. I don't know. Sometimes we play warm-up games.
Moneyball.
Moneyball is a good
one. Which is pretty much like isolate a player. So you'd serve, say, 3 on the one, but then the next serve goes to your other partner or your partner, and they have to. That is the most. Yeah, that accumulates all the points that you earn. So if your partner doesn't make that money ball, like you literally
lose all your points.
Usually, like that's with like playing other teams. That's a pretty common one. I think that's really good. It's about in the moment delivering pressure.
Yeah.
For us, we have the center row, like our warm up drill, which is just a lot of pass setting, moving, dropping.
Yeah.
Not Mariafe's favorite.
Yeah, I like it short and sharp. More than 4? Nah.
Who is your favorite team to play on tour?
So who what?
Who's your favorite team to play on tour? I love
team.
Team.
I don't know. We have good battles with like Kerry and Brooke.
Yeah, we played 6 matches last year.
Event, with no doubt, we would play Kerry and Brooke, and we had some good battles against them. It's always a good game.
Like 3 for 3.
Who else do we have? Yeah, I don't really know. I enjoy playing everyone.
I like playing Rebecca and Etta Patricia too.
Like, yeah.
Like that's fun.
Yeah, very good aggressive team.
Yeah, there's a few teams that we didn't actually play, like which is a bit of the beauty of the beast in our sport. Like sometimes you always play the same teams, and sometimes
yeah, exactly. I know, and there's even some teams that we've actually never played against, like Spain. We've never played against Lily and Elsa.
We haven't.
But we've never played. Yeah, there'll be a team there. There'll be a few teams that we haven't come across. Yeah. Should we maybe answer some questions from here? And then
how important has your development? Yeah, it's been huge. I think we've learned a lot. He takes a lot more a different approach than what we've had before, which has been really good. I think he's brought a lot of new drills to us. I think for myself too, especially being transitioning into a blocker, and he was a great blocker as well in his career, so that's been really helpful. I think that's like advanced me a lot in a short space of time, and a lot about like his values and the way that he coaches. I think that's
I think he's also a really good coach in the fact that he really knows how to coach us individually as well as a team, because obviously we're all different, and we all learn different, and you know, some of us are visual learners, some of us are different style of learners, and he does a really good job of understanding each of us and how we best learn, and he really gets the best of us, which is what a good coach does, no?
Yeah, definitely. I think that's like, for myself, that's I think what a really great coach does, and I think Kirk brings that, and he's also fun. I think we have so much fun as a team as well. I think that's such an important part too, is to like not be just serious all the time. So
yeah, exactly. And I think like he knows when to bring the fun, but he also like knows how to challenge us, and always, you know, kind of makes us go in an uncomfortable zone, which is the best place to improve. So yeah, it's really we're like a really cool trio. We balance each other really well. What else?
Have you guys ever played Sarah and Mel on tour? We didn't in 2019 actually. In 2018 we did at World Tour
Games.
Oh yeah, Com Games. So that was 2018. Yeah, we didn't actually play against each other last season.
Yeah, no, we didn't. Yeah,
we never matched
up. Right after Com Games as well.
Yeah, 2018.
That's it. Yeah. But they're another thing we enjoy playing.
Yeah, and we did a training camp with them actually before the 2019 season started as well.
Yeah. Everyone's like watching from the UK, watching from Samoa. Hi, everyone. What else is here?
You taught me some Spanish.
Oh, you really?
First played together. Remember, we used to like camp, but I've been pretty slack.
We'll need to get back next time. It was a really like good time to teach because we would spend hours traveling and in transit. So what else better to do than learn Spanish?
Yeah, I could do that. I could get on board.
Yeah. Do you think it's like a good, easy, compared to other languages, language to?
I can't hold my tongue, so that's.
Oh, yeah, you do struggle to. Yeah, that's funny. All right, let's get back from the questions that you guys sent, shall we? How big is volleyball and beach in your country? Not very, unfortunately. No.
Yeah, it's not.
We have a lot of other dominant sports like rugby, cricket, netball. No? Heaps of other ones.
The top sports.
Yeah. But we're trying to build it. We're trying to make it big. Who takes the longest to get ready before a match? We're like the same time.
Yeah, it really doesn't take too long.
No. We literally walk out the room together.
Yeah.
Do everything.
Yeah, we have a pretty organized routine, right? We have a routine. We pretty much start the exact same time before the game starts. Like we're pretty much
Yeah. What else is here? It took 16 years for Australia to medal at the World Champs. How was the journey for both of you as a team? What do you?
Yeah, so that was Josh Schlatt and Andrew Schott. And Shotty is the head coach of the program now. Well, we both went to the 2016 Olympics, so we had two like pretty different experiences, I would say, like leading into it. But I feel like timing's everything. I feel like in hindsight, there's so many things that I wish I could have done better leading into the 2016 cycle. But I feel like our ducks in the line, I feel like we were meant to play together when we were meant to.
Such a big belief when like it's meant to happen, it will happen at the right time.
Yeah, I feel like we're both like pretty like spiritual in that way. So I think it happened at the right time.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's not like, even though we hadn't medaled, I feel like Australia's been still very competitive on the world tour. But now we would love to take it so much higher.
Yeah. Yeah. Nice. Good answer. Tell us something about beautiful Australia. Oh, there's lots.
Too much. the women.
Too much. It is hard. We are lucky to live in this country, especially for me that I've obviously lived in Peru, and I'm super proud of where my roots come from and where I was born. But to obviously have the opportunity to have lived in Peru and to have lived in Australia, I'm again grateful to live in this place and for all the opportunities that has given me, and it definitely has a lot to offer. So if you are planning to come on a holiday, I definitely recommend it.
Yeah, I think we do have some of the best beaches in the world for sure. Like the landscape is really beautiful.
Yeah.
Australia. And the food is so good at brunch.
Yeah. Smashed off with feta.
We have really good food here.
Apparently we have really good coffee too. I mean, T and I are not really big coffee drinkers at all. Actually, we don't drink coffee, but we do have good coffee. Hey, I mean, I know that people that go overseas to when they come here, like, oh, I've missed my coffee. What else? What's someone asked here? So, what a week in our training looks like. Do you want to explain what a week in our training looks like?
Before quarantine or after quarantine? So generally we do gym 3 times a week. This is like pre-season. And at the moment, just to give you insight what we're doing, because we've had that extended time, this week this month we've done a lot of eccentrics, which has been painful. Gym is not my friend. I wasn't big muscles, that's not my jam. And what else? Sand,
gym, and then obviously we have the physios and all that.
Massage. Yeah.
Meeting.
It always really depends with like when the tournaments are coming up and what's the most priority, because early in the preseason gym is predominantly the priority over the sand work, and then as soon as we get closer to
competition,
then the sand kind of dies off. So
it
really is like where you're at in the season, and hopefully when you're on tour and you're winning tournaments, you don't have to do gym. So
yes. I remember in Turkey where we didn't do so well, and we had to train on Sunday at like 6:30 a.m. because that's the only time you can train before the matches start. And it was literally Tia and I's motivation. Then we went on to Luzerne the next week and we won the event because we're like, we do not want to train on Sunday at 6:30. So let's win. And that's really like a motivation.
That's another small motivation.
Yeah. Mariafe, have you taught Taliqua any Spanish words? Yeah, T, what do you know?
What I actually friend.
Fernando.
I remember that in Halifax at Javel Juniors. I remember that walking.
Which one?
Caminando, you're like walking.
Oh,
remember how
yeah.
What is that, Sergio? You just commented. It's the last comment.
¿Dónde y cómo pasan la cuarentena? Oh, he's asking where and how do we spend quarantine? Should I answer in Spanish?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah,
okay.
Of course.
Sergio, estamos en casa por el momento. Taliqua está en su casa y estoy en mi casa. Y entrenamos, hacemos gimnasio lunes, miércoles y jueves. Nos conectamos vía Zoom con el equipo, con nuestro entrenador y hacemos ejercicios en el gimnasio juntas. I bet you have a massive gringo accent.
No, it's so good. I love it.
Hacemos eso lunes, miércoles y viernes, y los martes y jueves hacemos ejercicio en el parque o en la playa corriendo.
Hey Grimsy asks which tournament and venue do you always look forward to playing each year? I think every player would definitely, Shard will be high up on that list.
It's a beautiful place.
It's incredible. Like that place is just so picturesque, and they do such a great job every year. It's definitely one that all players love going to. I do love Vienna as well, though. I love Vienna. I think
The
Vienna
energy.
is amazing. The Austrian fans are they're probably one of the best in the world. Like they're so into all the dances and the crowd and the centre court. Gosh, that is one event that I really want to be standing on top of the podium.
Yeah, that's definitely a goal of mine too. And Hamburg, hey, Hamburg, the energy in that stadium's pretty cool too, hey.
Definitely, yeah. Love Hamburg City, and I love that event as well.
Yeah,
It's
it's a beautiful city.
that
Yeah.
hotel is the best breakfast.
Oh my god, best breakfast. Grand Elite. Go if you're in Hamburg, if you're anywhere. Okay, let's see if we have who is louder on court. We're like different. I like squeal a lot. I like have a really pitch high voice
Yeah, it's definitely Mariafe.
when I'm
But
like
I'm
celebrating.
not bad. I'm just more like serious. And when I do, like if I do, it's like here or there. But I think consistently, we're probably.
Yeah.
It's on my bubble too, so half the time I don't even probably don't really hear you.
Yeah.
I love it when she speaks Spanish too, when she's like,
I know it comes out. I'm like, vamos!
yeah.
It just comes out. Sí, Taliqua! And it's so high pitched, I could not control it. Like, I don't know how to not make it high pitch. Oh, God.
Do we enjoy? Of course, we enjoy playing in Mexico. Chenema, that was the first time last year. That was the first time I've ever been to Mexico, and I loved it. I really loved it there. We both did. It was such a great town, such great energy. Yeah, it was fun. I love it when everyone's like, and the food is gone. Artacho.
Yeah.
Me and Kirk went every day.
Yeah, you did.
Straight after the final, it closed at 6, and we got there at 5:45. Like we raced there, like straight after.
Priorities.
Yeah.
I think we've pretty much answered all the questions that you guys sent through. Yeah, we have. I'll see if there's any questions here. It's pretty cool that like there's people saying I'm watching from India or I'm watching from Turkey. Like,
yeah, that's cool. But did you see one of them? The younger girls here is coached by Carlos. Like,
oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I remember Alamau. He's awesome.
Yeah, I love Alamau. He pretty much was here when I first moved down to the program. He pretty much sort of down.
Remember when he was like, my eyes hurt to watch or something. Remember he was like, my eyes hurt to watch. When we would do something really bad, he's like, my eyes.
Fair.
That's funny.
Where would we like to play in the future? I've never actually been to Spain, so I'd love for them to eventually.
Yeah, I agree. Spain would be a good place.
Yeah.
I heard it's beautiful too. To holiday.
Yeah.
What do we reckon? Someone's watching from Myanmar. Myanmar.
How do you make your partner be more close to each other? I think the most important part, I don't feel like you all the time have to get along with each other. But I do believe that you do have to sit down and go through your goals and create your team values of what you like to do. So if that's just resilience, forward focus, I think that's really important to building a strong team. I think we're just very lucky that we are able to connect on and off the court, but I don't think that is what you need to be a really successful team. But it's helpful for us because obviously because Australia is so far away, so we do have to spend a lot of time on the road. So I think how many did it end up being months that we spent on the road when you added up? I think it was 6.
181 days.
Yeah, so
each month has 30 days. So yeah, it's 5-6 months. It's a long time.
It's a long time.
Yeah.
So it's definitely a bonus for us considering we don't have the opportunity to travel home as often.
Yeah. Yes, queen. Hi from American Samoa. Hello.
I don't know. Do you guys have any other more questions?
Yeah.
Have you guys ever practiced in Coogee Beach in Sydney?
I haven't actually.
Yeah. Remember we had that tournament, Youth Olympics?
That was in Maroubra.
Oh, kidding.
Wait, which tournament? Which tournament?
Remember it was Youth Olympics.
Yeah, Maroubra.
Oh, but wasn't there an event in Coogee, like on the grass? They had a national tour event. I think it was the very first event I ever played with Lou.
Okay, maybe I didn't play that one.
We did.
Oh no, that was Cronulla. Cronulla.
Okay.
Yeah, I played with Alice. I remember. Yeah, we played you the final.
What did we? Who won?
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
We had no chance with us at the net. We would try to pull every time.
Oh my god. Should we answer one more question?
Yeah. All right. One.
There was one. Clayton, he wrote funniest moment on court. Oh, there's two more questions. Two more.
Okay.
Funniest moment on court. I think my funniest moment, and not many people know this, and this was when I was playing with Blue.
Yeah.
And it really happened on the court. We were like in St. Petersburg in Florida, and I was in the warm up, on the court to warm up, and I've gone to like take my top off, start warm up, and then I take my pants off, and I realize very quickly and pull my pants off that I did not put my bikinis on. I was still in my underwear. So that was a panic, and I had to run back to the shuttle. Luckily, the hotel was closed. I missed the whole warm up, and Lou like warmed up with my coach, and then I got back to the game. And then when I got back, we had to step straight onto court, and luckily we won that game. That was probably the funniest and most horrifying, because every time after that, I could never trust that I ruined everything.
Yeah, every time we go take our shorts off or take our jumpers off, there's like a second of everything gone.
Okay.
Yeah, we good. That's funny.
That was funny.
All right, one more. If you were stranded on a deserted island, name 3 things you would bring. I guess water and food would be 2 at least.
A satellite phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't bring it down to 3, but probably food and something there. Okay.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. I hope this was enjoyable for you all.
Yeah.
It'd be great to do it again. But hope you guys all follow us on the world tour. We hope to be back on the world tour very soon. Hope you all stay safe. Keep that social distancing, and hopefully we'll be back on tour very soon.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day. Oh.